instead of giving you an example, I'm going to give what I call a close call. That is, I'm going to present a fictional character who could have gone in that direction and didn't. Okay? That's the character Tom Bransom from Downton Abbey. Right? So who is Tom Bransom? He's an Irishman, right, with progressive to radical political leanings, who takes a job as a chauffeur for a wealthy British family. This is in sometime prior to World War I. So Tom Bransom has radical political ideas, right? And he's many times willing to share them with others. Right? So let's look at a conversation between Tom Bransom and some of the other servants. And I should notice one of the servants, right, the one who most pointedly disagrees with Tom Bransom, is a veteran, right, who's had to leave the military because he's shell-shocked. Right? That means psychologically, right, he's tormented by what he's seen in World War I.
Lenin denounces the bourgeoisie along with the Tsar. He wants a people's revolution. That's what I'm waiting for. Won't be long now.
And what's happened to the Tsar?
Imprisoned in the Alexander Palace with all his family.
Oh, what a dreadful thing.
They won't hurt them. Why would they?
To make an example?
Give them some credit. This is a new dawn, a new age of government. No one wants to start it with the murder of a bunch of young girls.
You don't know that. Nobody knows who will get killed when these things start. Look at her nephew. Shot for cowardice. Who would have guessed that when he was saying hello to the neighbors?
Burke would agree with the veteran, right? He'd say, we never know what's going to happen when these things get started, right? And we need to be very careful about, right, going in for radical political doctrines, trying to rebuild everything from the ground up, right? Once you get those kind of passions and energies going, right, you have no telling what might happen. Now, of course, we know what did happen with the Tsar, and here's Tom Bransom's reaction to that.
Mary's telephoned. She'll be on a late train. It gets in at 11.
All right. How's William?
So sad. Edith's taking care of him, but there's nothing to be done. You're waiting, really. What is it?
They shot the Tsar and all of his family.
How terrible.
I'm sorry. I'll not deny it. I never thought they'd do it. But sometimes the future needs terrible sacrifices. You thought that once.
If you mean my politics, you know we've agreed to put that to one side until the war is won.
Your lot did.
Tom Bransom eventually marries the young aristocrat he's speaking to, right? And he doesn't go to the extremes, right? He doesn't become a murderous fanatic, right? And it might be interesting to discuss on the discussion boards, why do you think that is? I should say, for those of you who watch the show, right? What is it that you think keeps Tom from becoming like the Bolsheviks in Russia or the revolutionaries in France?